Okay, before we begin, let me clarify something. Not every woman with a leg tattoo is a warning sign. Some amazing women simply have tattoos. This video isn't meant to judge these women, but rather others. It's just a joke about embracing different ideas and values, because when it comes to beauty, there's something for everyone. Now, after this explanation, if you're the type of person who prefers peace to chaos, long-term relationships to fleeting friendships, and substance to appearances, then this video is for you. If you're new to my channel, I'm Dr. Lisa, a women's psychologist. I help good men like you better understand women so you can find, attract, and keep your life partner without losing yourself or your sanity. Welcome to the world of female psychology. And if you're a follower, thank you so much for rejoining me. I'm so glad you're here. Now, just to reiterate, I'm not here to judge women or men for having tattoos. I'm simply here to share what studies say about people with certain types of tattoos. Some of you might see tattoos as attractive, bold, and a reflection of self-confidence, while others might see them as a sign of emotional trauma and a degree of drama. Tell me in the comments which group you belong to. Right or wrong, we all judge others instantly because our minds are adept at gathering information and drawing conclusions, and that's how we've survived all this time. Even law enforcement officers are trained to assess tattoos, but do we judge women fairly? Let's see. In the Western world, at least, social culture is changing people's views on tattoos, especially among younger generations. However, one of the double standards that favors men is that women are judged more harshly than men when it comes to body art, because boldness, spontaneity, risk-taking, and even rebellion are often interpreted as masculine traits. So, let's look at 11 pitfalls a man might face when dating a tattooed woman. First, she has an eventful past. Tattoos tell stories, some beautiful, some scary. Well, you know, that quote on her collarbone might be a source of great comfort to her, and that fleeting tattoo on her wrist might be a birthday reminder of her ex. Okay, I get the point. You're dealing with all facets of her personality, both healed and wounded, and her body can be a map of her emotional ups and downs. First, it's good to support her growth, but confronting the ghosts of the past can be exhausting. Second, she might thrive in rebellion. Many women turn to tattoos during their burning it all phase. Whether it's a breakup, job loss, family problems, or even health issues, they say, "I'll do what I want." This might sound appealing on a Saturday night date, but it can become a bit overwhelming when you're trying to build a life together. You want a plan, and she wants independence. You want to work as a team, and she wants autonomy. In women's psychology, if a woman indulges herself to control herself, it's not love, and it's difficult for her to pretend. This is true whether she has a tattoo or not. Third, she always attracts attention. Some women with tattoos don't hide behind them. They stand out. Men look at them, sometimes comment on them, and sometimes be quite bold. If you value privacy or prefer a more understated approach, prepare to feel like you're dating a public figure. Even if she's with you, her tattoos say a lot about her. Some women love, even crave this attention and enjoy it naturally. And this might even apply to women who don't have tattoos. But if she needs a lot of external compliments, Saturday night tattoos can quickly become tiresome. In the psychology of women, the pursuit of attention isn't always linked to external validation. Some women thrive and shine in the spotlight. Measuring the personality as a whole seems logical. Let's rephrase that. Let's measure her personality as a whole. Fourth, she might be addicted to pain or emotional distress. Okay, let's talk about the psychology of color. Yes, tattoos can be physically and psychologically painful, but some women see them as healing. In other words, they may associate the pain with growth, but if the problem is that pain means relief, what kind of relationship are you replicating? A painful one. Perhaps you're confusing chaos with attraction, drama with love, or security with intimacy. As a psychologist, if you're a calm and emotionally mature man, she might not know what to do but be put off by you. Keep reading to learn 3 warning signs to watch out for when choosing a tattoo. Fifth, she might still be in the process of self-discovery. Now, whether you're 25 or 55, every new tattoo can be a new awakening. If she doesn't stop, it might not just be an expression of her feelings, but a form of confusion. Why blame myself? 1 month she'll be bohemian, the next she'll be a motorcycle enthusiast, or interested in crystals, cryptocurrencies, CrossFit, or something else entirely. If her personality changes, you can't predict who she'll date in 6 months because she herself doesn't know, and that can be difficult at first. But psychologically, if you're a woman who tends to settle down, you might find yourself tired of the relationship after a while instead of being attracted to it. Sixth, Her social circle might be noisy or downright toxic. Birds of a feather flock together. Women with short tattoos often compete with the same group, which is important, but not always. This could mean that her ex-boyfriends still text her more than nice girls or those who go out for wild parties. If her social circle is full of problems, drama, or unhealthy hobbies, or if men are just unhealthy stereotypes, this could be a recurring pattern in your relationship. Women often tend to assume that if their close friends are random, then they might be too. Ultimately, people often tend to identify with those who are similar to them in human psychology. We need to fit in with a group to feel a sense of belonging, even if it's unhealthy. This is why angry women flock to social media, and why many lonely men turn to red pill communities for support. This leads us to the seventh risk, which could be a deep struggle with body image or self-esteem. Sometimes tattoos express my ownership of my body, but they can also be a way to hide what I dislike about myself, whether physical or psychological. Body dysmorphic disorder, shame, lack of self-confidence, scars. If I compliment her and then deny it, or if I become emotionally attached to her and then withdraw, she may never feel satisfied with herself no matter what she does, because no matter how much color she adds, she will still feel inadequate. As a therapist, you can love her with all your heart, but if she hates herself, your love won't heal her. You can support her if she chooses to seek treatment, but you can't change what you can't control. Again, not every woman or man with a tattoo has these issues, so be sure to watch the video to the end to learn how to spot the real warning signs. Eighth, you might be more stubborn than you think. Well, again, studies show that people with tattoos are more stubborn and adventurous. Tattoos don't always require careful thought or planning, and they aren't easy to remove. Many are spontaneous and therefore stubborn. Revenge after a breakup, Las Vegas nights, phrases like "a new chapter begins." In the psychology of women, if her clothing colors seem chaotic, her choices might reflect that. What if she's bored or attracted to someone new? If she's acting on emotion rather than principles, it's not a coincidence. It's instability. 9. She might test you with her tattoos. All men love being tested by women, right? No, I know you don't. Unfortunately, all women use evaluative methods with men, even if they don't realize it. It's a crucial evaluation criterion, even if you're not aware of it, but it happens nonetheless. However, if you can't accept my tattoos, then you don't deserve me, and that's not an achievement. It's a challenge. In other words, I dare you to say no first. Ah, the psychology of a woman. Her tattoo isn't just art, it's a reflection of her life. Criticize it, and you're out of the game. Love her. If she's psychologically healthy, that's great. If not, she might doubt you. You're ignoring her and not giving her enough attention. If every conversation or absence revolves around her tattoo, you're not dating a woman. You're dating a psychologically damaged defense mechanism. Oh dear, running away isn't the best solution. First, she might love you, but she doesn't need you. Freedom is certainly tempting, but it's difficult to be a reliable shield. She says she doesn't need a man or that she's her own hero. Fine, but healthy relationships require mutual trust, not dependency and excessive emotional detachment. Excessive dependence on others resembles childish behavior, and excessive independence resembles parental behavior. Both are defensive patterns and both are unhealthy. If a woman's mindset doesn't allow you to lead, doesn't allow you to protect her, doesn't allow you to get close to her at all, then you are not her romantic partner. You are merely a means for her to maintain control while she feigns a desire for love. Okay, before I explain the number 11 and the 3 tattoos that are considered warning signs, if you found this video helpful, please hit the like button and subscribe to the channel. And if you're already subscribed, thank you so much. Now, regarding the number 11, this might be temporary, not permanent. And as with most of these risks, this applies whether you have a tattoo or not. But if she has an NSP tattoo, chances are she's recovered from this ordeal. If she left a toxic man or thought she wanted peace, she might appear calm, but in reality, she hates peace and is addicted to drama. What if she recovers, then gets bored and starts seeking that old chaos again? In the psychology of women, you might not be the recovery, but you might not be the end. Tattoos may indicate a change, but sometimes you might be the one signaling it. Now let's look at the top 3 indicators, according to research, that might be a problem. The NSP considers these indicators unrelated: the number of tattoos, their size, their dark psychological significance, or the prevalence of visible or dark physical alterations. She has a light pink braid in her hair and a small cross on her finger. She might be bossy, but she's married to Jesse. She has a wavy, rainbow-colored mohawk, lots of buttons on her face, and her face paint is almost devilish. Well, just make sure your values align. And more importantly, everyone has their match. You might not find it, but it's out there. If arm tattoos and emotional turmoil bother you, she might be the perfect partner. Don't confuse an adrenaline rush with intimacy or a feeling of closeness with your partner. What matters is the compatibility of your values, not just her looks. Does every woman with a tattoo have a warning sign? Of course not. But values matter, and color often expresses what words can't, or at least what you can't say before. So, if you're not automatically drawn to a tattoo, look into the story behind it. In studies, men and women didn't differ in one specific aspect. Women who had no history of drug use before getting a tattoo were more likely than men to get another tattoo afterward. I didn't specify what kind of women, but I think they might be tattooed women. Whether you have tattoos or not, women are naturally inclined to look at you, and remember there's a logical reason for it and an easy way to prevent it from happening constantly. Watch the video below to find out why women look at men. It might surprise you. Thank you for coming. May God bless you, and I wish you continued health and well-being with all my love.